It was a long day for a couple of farmers near Pell City. It was even longer for one of their cows.
Sherry, it was a rough day for the young heifer. It spent more than 8 hours in a septic tank. WIAT 42 News reporter Al Ratcliffe was there, though, when Betsy made it out.
It took from 7 a.m. to nearly 3:30 to get her out, but Betsy is now free.
It shows what God can do. Betsy.
Owner Peggy Benton noticed her beloved bovine missing not long after she fed her this morning.
All we know is we started to go cut grass and we couldn't find her. And I walked around the fig bush and there she was in the septic tank of all things.
She, her husband, and their pastor tried to get Betsy out. Then they called for backup, and that's where the fire department came in.
God bless everybody. They just started coming from everywhere.
And it just so happens a famous face came along to help out too.
I've had experience with animals being trapped in holes. But that was the next idea.
Tim Smith of the Discovery Channel's Moonshiners just happens to be friends with Pell City Police Chief Mike Burdett. It was his idea of filling the tank that got her out.
That's just the thing with it. I mean, you got to do it. I mean, you got to help your neighbor out, right? This is my neighbor. When the house is on fire, what are you going to do? Go back to sleep? No, you're going to get out there and you're going to help them.
The Bentons are just glad to have Betsy up and on all four legs.
And I go out and I sing to Betsy and I sing Jesus Loves Me to her all the time and I tell her how much I love her.
In Pell City, Al Ratcliffe, WIAT 42 News, coverage you can count on.
It's good to see. We can also tell you a local vet came by to check on Betsy. The owner says she will be just fine. That is after a little rest.